Universal Orlando might be trying to rob me. So I have to be honest with you. When I first wrote this script, I legitimately thought it was going to be a fun little tongue-in-cheek rant about a few of the ways that Universal got on my nerves during my last visit up there. You know, the usual. Overpriced food, mysterious crowd clusters, that one ride photo that makes me look like I've seen the face of God. But the deeper I went, the more I realized this wasn't just me being a picky traveler. This was a pattern, and a pattern that pointed toward one horrifying truth. Universal Orlando might be trying to rob me. And not pickpocket in Diagon Alley trying to rob me. I mean emotionally, spiritually, and yes, okay, financially. And the wild part is, they're really good at it. And look, I get it. Every theme park loves money. Disney would sell my kidneys if they could market them as limited edition. But at least Disney woos me first. They put on fireworks, they sing me songs, they tell me I'm special. Universal just shows up in a trench coat like, hey, what's your credit limit? So today we will be unpacking the 10 ways in which Universal may be passively attacking me in their quest for profit. Okay, maybe not me personally, but anyone with a wallet and a pulse. Let's get into it. Number 1, parking, aka the first ride of the day. Anyone who has spoken to me recently knows that parking at Universal is my Roman Empire. I cannot stop thinking about it. I dream about it. I wake up angry about it. I know parking fees are not unique to Universal. Disney also makes you pay for your car to sunburn in the parking lot for 10 hours. But Disney at least gives you options. You can park at the resort for free. You can ride a ferry, a monorail, a SkyTrain. Heck, I think you can even ride an emotional support alligator if you ask nicely. Universal doesn't even bother with the pretense. It's just, that'll be $30, and no, you can't validate your feelings. We stayed 3 days and 2 nights at the Stellar Luna near Epic Universe, $158.50 per night. Sounds great, right? Until you notice that sneaky little $30 per night parking fee that wasn't mentioned when we booked. That's 19% of the room cost. That's like a hotel saying breakfast included and then they charge you for the spoon. And the other parks? $32 for standard parking, $60 for Prime. Let that sink in. For $60, I expect Vin Diesel to personally guide me into the spot and whisper, family. And yes, technically they validate if you buy 2 matinee movie tickets, but actually what you're doing is having to pay up front and then go find the one main customer service desk and do the ask for my money back dance. By the time you get your money back, you've basically earned a degree in bureaucracy. At least Disney throws you a bone. Free parking at the resorts, free parking at the theme parks if you stay at the resort, free parking at the water parks, free parking at ESPN World of Sports, free parking at Disney Springs. On top of which, they have a whole network of ferries, monorails, and SkyTrains that make you feel like you're on a Wes Anderson road trip. Universal, you park, you pay. Number 2, getting around. As loath as I am to sound like the Disney apologist I know I'm already coming off as, we did just recently visit Disney World, and we have a whole video on what it's like to use the modes of transportation at their complex, so I kind of have no choice but to draw comparisons. Disney, here's a Skyliner, a monorail, a ferry, a comprehensive and timely network of shuttles. Transportation is part of the magic. Universal, there's a sidewalk, good luck. We stayed at the Terra Luna Resort, and the shuttle only comes around once every 45 minutes. Miss it? Congratulations! You've unlocked the curbside contemplation side quest.
So we are absolutely driving tomorrow. This shuttle situation is a nightmare.
And because the shuttle visits literally every resort on the way to and from the complex, you'll have enough time to knit a scarf, learn a new language, and contemplate your life choices. Seriously, by the time we reached the park, my sunscreen had expired and I'd gone through all 5 stages of grief.
Yeah, I know right where we are.
Oh, number 3, wait times that laugh at your itinerary. By now, we've all heard about Epic Universe's growing pains and the fact that the average wait times for their 11 rides is long enough to grow a second family in line. Andrew Platt does a great job of explaining why this is, but it's worth noting that one of the reasons is because over half their rides can't operate in inclement weather, which is every summer afternoon at 3 in Orlando. Whoa. But that's just their newest park, and maybe it is that they're just going through some growing pains. I I would agree, but I can't help but wonder if Epic might not just be showing us that Universal is struggling to learn from their mistakes. Like, I've been to Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure a few times now, and there are still rides that I haven't been able to go on because the wait was literally 3 hours from the moment the park opened, or it got so long during the day that they just declared the ride closed. But I recognize that perception might not be reality, so I did a little digging into the average wait times for Universal and Disney World's main parks to see if I could prove out my theory. Across the two most popular parks at Disney, Magic Kingdom and Epcot, and the two most popular parks at Universal, Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, the average annual wait times are only actually 7 minutes longer at Universal. Not terrible. But what if we compared the average wait times for the most popular rides at each park? I looked up the stats. The Seven Dwarfs Mine Train at Magic Kingdom, 70 minutes average wait time. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure at Epcot, 58 minutes. Okay, so basically 2 episodes of The Office with commercials. But let's compare that to Universal's biggest hitters. Escape from Gringotts at Universal Studios, 88 minutes. Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure at Islands of Adventure, 92 minutes. On average. That's a whole extra episode of The Office. Standing in the sun, next to a child eating Dippin' Dots off the ground. Boop, boop. Number 4, the walking. Oh my God, the walking. I like steps as much as the next Fitbit addict, but Universal had me walking so much, my Google Watch asked me if I was fleeing something. Islands of Adventure is 110 acres. Universal Studios is 541 acres. Together, that's 1 square mile. By the end of day 2, my calves had developed union representation. Disney's most popular park, the Magic Kingdom, is half that size. It is the smallest of Disney's 4 theme parks, and it has the most rides and a whole train that will take you around if you need it. Universal, no train, just vibes and blisters. And because all the Harry Potter rides are spread across the parks, you basically have to buy a park hopper ticket. It's the theme park equivalent to buying a sandwich and then realizing the bread's in another restaurant. Number 5, parks close early, like Grandpa's tired and needs to take his teeth out early. For parks that cater to children, Disney sure knows how to disrespect a bedtime. 9 p.m. closing for Hollywood Studios and Epcot, 10 p.m. for the Magic Kingdom. And that's not including the near nightly fireworks displays that go on until 10:30. Traveling there with our niece and nephews, I have firsthand experienced the pain that is getting children to wind down after spending an entire day in the sun at the most magical place on earth, as well as the futility of hoping that they won't wake up at 6 a.m. the next day ready to punch in again after finally going to sleep at 2 in the morning.
It's a brontosaurus!
On the other hand, for parks featuring literal fire-breathing dragons, Universal sure has bedtime energy. Universal closing times feel less magical evening and more retirement community movie night. Seriously, Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure close at 7 p.m., which is a full hour before even Animal Kingdom has put the giraffes to bed. And yet, City Walk stays open till midnight. Conveniently, the one place where you can spend more money. Universal says, you've had enough magic. Now come ride this overpriced appetizer menu. Number 6, Overstimulation Nation. If you've never been to Universal City Walk or Disney Springs, they're basically outdoor entertainment districts with restaurants, shops, live music, and other fun things to do. And while I do have fun visiting both places, I will say that for me, City Walk is a little more like being inside a teenager Spotify playlist while a carnival explodes outside. Every single inch screams lights, sounds, branding, Jimmy Buffett. For anyone with even mild sensory issues, it's chaos. There's no chill zone, no quiet, just all of it, all the time.
All the meta. So much meta. Whee!
Meanwhile, even though Disney Springs also has these bright and loud areas, they have entire spaces that just seem designed for calm. Where City Walk's oppressive brand of fun feels inescapable, nonstop, and over the top, Disney's makes it easy to find relaxing spots where you can breathe, sit by the water, listen to Brazilian lo-fi, sniff artisanal soap samples. Basically, one feels like an experience and the other feels like you're in a TikTok ad for Mountain Dew. Number 7, nowhere to sit. I gotta be honest with you, this one really sealed the cash grab theory for me, because once you notice it, you can't unsee it. There are practically no places to sit at City Walk. Like, I'm convinced that Universal removed the benches to force people into restaurants. Our group attempted to sit somewhere together after leaving lunch at the Hard Rock, and our options were basically the sun or buy something. I mean, we finally gave up and sat behind the plane at Margaritaville, which, for the record, is technically public seating, but you still have servers coming up to you like, hey, you want to spend $18 on water with a lime in it? Honestly, it was at this point that I realized Universal doesn't want you sitting. They want you shopping, or drinking, or eating, or questioning your life choices. And honestly, the capitalist in me kind of respects the hustle, but also my feet hurt. Numero 8. No loyalty for the loyal. This is where she gets cranky. Our friends are ride or die Universal people. 15 years in a row. Same top tier resort, Halloween Horror Night event tickets, express passes, every meal and drink on property, Universal credit cards, the works. Literal dream guests. You'd think after that level of loyalty for that long, they'd at least get a secret handshake or a free churro. But how does Universal repay them? By ignoring their one request to be in adjacent rooms on the top floor of their resort, instead splitting them across 3 different middle floors in 2 different wings of the resort with the lightest sleeper next to the patio with nightly live music. One of them even works for Comcast Universal and can't even get a consistent employee discount. It glitches like a bad coupon. Some places honor the discount, other places are like, sorry sir, we only take emotional currency here. And no one even says welcome back. At least not in my presence. At least Disney pretends to like you. Universal's like, loyalty? She doesn't even go here. Number 9, the app that time forgot. Disney and Universal's mobile apps offer similar user experiences. All your tickets, your fast passes, your food vouchers, everything in one place, but you have to pull them up individually in order to access them. Kind of like having to unlock a door in your house every time you walk into a different room. So Disney did something fun and capitalistic. They created the Magic Band, a bracelet that can store all your visits' digital knickknacks, so all you have to do is swipe it at the relevant kiosk or door lock, and boom, room, ride, food, done. They even have a free version in the form of the key card that you get when you check in at the resort and at the entrances to the parks. Why don't I have a key card? Universal's developers, on the other hand, were happy making you play the Where's My QR Code minigame every single time. You have to manually find and open every single ticket, which sounds fine until you're scrolling through your room key, your park tickets, your Halloween Horror Night passes, your food vouchers, and your express passes at the front of a line of 300 other people who've also been waiting since yesterday to ride Revenge of the Mummy. Number 10, the wand that got away. All right, fine. This one's personal. I have been through the Harry Potter wand experience twice, and both times I showed up early, front of the line, eager, ready for destiny. I believed, and both times I got passed over for a pretty blonde. Which, when it's me and a group of people I didn't know existed until 5 minutes ago, I get it. It's random. But when 3/4 of the people in the room traveled there together and Ollivander chooses Dawn with the good hair, you start to think it's you. I am a red-haired, loudmouth, freckled-faced kid with chaotic energy that just screams wizard trauma. I am the target demographic. Apparently the wand does choose the wizard, and mine chose disappointment. It's fine. I wasn't gonna buy the wand anyway, probably. So yeah, Universal, I still like you, but I'm side-eyeing you hard. Because yes, while you've got incredible rides, great theming, and butterbeer that absolutely slaps, your tactics are aggressive. And it's not that I don't want to give you my money, it's just I don't want to feel like you're taking it out of my pocket while maintaining direct eye contact. Anyway, what are your thoughts? Am I way off base? Did I miss a grievance? Drop your thoughts or your Universal horror stories in the comments. And as always, follow along so that we can help you have an adventure. Done!